Kansas City Chiefs visit the Minnesota Vikings this Sunday as a 3-point road dog. Right now we're joined with NFL analyst Joe Gavazzi, who's back deeming this matchup as his big contrary play of the week. He calls it his Lone Ranger play of the week. Right now, Joe, you're perfect 5-0 with those picks, but really we should say you're 6-0 since you did pick the Saints last night to cover over the Falcons because no one saw that coming, including myself. But let's talk about the Chiefs here. Kansas City hasn't covered the spread since the first game of the season. The Vikings haven't lost against the spread since week 1. Why do you think the Chiefs will be able to cover in this game?
Really, Megan? The Saints beat your Falcons on Thursday night? I must have missed that.
I knew you were going to be able to resist throwing that in my face, Joe.
Let's turn our attention to the Lone Ranger game of the week. Remember in high school when you got a new best friend, how excited you were? Remember when that old best friend kind of went by the wayside? That analogy definitely holds true to today's game. The Minnesota Vikings have become the new best friend of America's sports bettors. They're on an 11-3 against the spread run, including 3-1 against the spread this week, and doing it the right way with a running game and defense. Your old friend has gone by the wayside. Chiefs were a winning team last year, looked like they were going to come strong out of the gate based on their August performance, and have now fallen to 1-4 against the spread. Blew a game at home last week. They led 17-3, lost their best running back, Charles, to a knee injury. Nobody's in love with that old best friend anymore. Everybody wants the Minnesota Vikings. This is when you, me, and the Lone Ranger step in with the contrary underdog play of the week on the Kansas City Chiefs plus the 3.5 points.
Well, since we're talking Chiefs to cover here, it is a pretty small number. Let's talk money line. Kansas City is as high as plus 175 to win outright. Would you play the money line to max out your value on this game, Joe?
If you like the Chiefs in this game, why not? You remember our theory, and in fact, the theory is fact. Pick the winner in any NFL game where the line is 6 or less, and you cover your bet 90% of the time. You like the Chiefs? Split the bet. Take half it at the price and half it on the money line.
There you have it, guys. Smart play from NFL analyst Joe Gavazzi. Thanks again for joining us for the great insight.